welcome. Gonna be doing a quick little review, or semi-quick review on the 2007 Honda Recon 250 I have, and go over a few upgrades, or several upgrades I've done to it. This is a 2007 Honda Recon 250, bought brand new. It has been a great four-wheeler. We've used it on our farm, taken on many trails, and I didn't want to get rid of it after getting some bigger four-wheelers. And it's such a fun trail four-wheeler to have. I wanted to upgrade it a little bit, make it a little bit more, compatible for some trails and to ride with other people. So I just want to go over a few little things I've done to it and why I did it, and go from there. So this is a 2007 Honda Recon, 250 cc's, technically 229 cc, 5-speed, foot shift model. And as you can tell, it is not a normal color. This is been painted flat black / semi-black. It's called hot rod black, and it is pretty nice. I'm actually really satisfied the way it came out. I've already taken it off road, no scratches, taken it through trees. It's a really smooth paint and came out really nice. I took off the racks, sanded down the fiberglass. Used to be red, it was faded, it was scratched. It was time to be rejuvenated. And I wanted to go with a little bit different color, so I went with the semi-gloss black. And then put the new Honda graphics on. This doesn't come with the Recon, that's just the Honda Power Sports. So I just did it, on both sides of the gas tank like they normally come, and then did the Honda on the front where the Recon usually is. As you can tell, it is not, normal size. It is a 2-inch high lifter lift on it, as well as it has 25-inch ITP Mud lights, which I actually love. These are great tires. I've ran them on several of my Hondas, and these are great tires. In order to run these, I also put on 2-inch spacers, and they go inside there, and it shot out the tires pretty good and gave it better clearance and a way better stance with the bigger tires on it. Just going into it right now, got a 10-inch Nilight light bar. Then it has the rubber mounts that mount to the rack, and then I ran the wire down to a handlebar switch right there. Pretty bright, does the job, everything I need to do. Also have a 2,500 pound Warren winch. No, this is not a 4-wheel drive. This is a 2-wheel drive. This is just a basic Honda 4-wheeler. But if you're in a situation by yourself, you get a little bit of mud, or you're with somebody else and they need to pull, it's good to have one. So I have a Warren 2500. Comes with the cord controller or the wireless controller, which is pretty neat. And it works very well. I've already used it a couple times. And it just mounts straight down in the frame. It has some clamps that goes onto the frame under there. Getting into some more little upgrades I did. The Recons do not come with a charger for your phone. So I installed a USB charger, PD charger. Okay, basically you can get this from Amazon. I drilled out a hole about a 2-inch diameter, then installed this, put the locker on the back, ran the positive negative. That way when you're on the trails, you have a little bit of juice for your phone, GoPro, whatever you're using. Did the Power Mad covers right here, the black ones, for the handlebar grips. Keep your hands clean, or if you smack into a tree, maybe it'll help you a little bit, maybe not. Got a Pilot speedometer, as well as temperature gauge, GPS, timer, tachometer. It's got the air temperature outside, but it's got your speed there, your voltage obviously for your battery, which should be around 13. And it does the trick. It lights up at night, stays lit up as you're moving, so it's pretty cool. Has an internal battery, then it runs to my main battery in case it gets low, and it barely generates any power. Put it on pretty well. Just drilled through the this little plastic cover, then ran some bolts from the inside and secured it so it's on there nice and tight. These ATVs do not come with a gas gauge. And I'll get into my cons of the ATV later. I don't really have a lot of cons, but that's already one of them. Have a little phone holder right there, adjustable. Usually I take that off when I'm riding. All right, getting into the tires. Like I said, they're ITP Mud Lights 25-inch tires. and they are on the ITP steel wheels as well. I got some center caps coming I just ordered. Got to put those on. Great tires, like I said, love them. They don't love the pavement like most ATV directional tires. They don't love it, but it does a trick. On the rear, I upgraded the tail light. Well, not really upgraded, I just changed it out. It was the red one, it was cracked. Ended up going with a tinted one, and it's still got the LEDs in it. It's kind of a cool color. It's like that kind of dark smoke color, and it still gets plenty bright. It's just as bright as the other one for your brake light and tail light. It does the trick. Going into the rear of the vehicle, this thing does not have a lot of storage. Hondas don't. Now, the Ranchers and Foremans, they do have some extra storage. The new ones do, but the Recons have this. This is all they have. Your little drop case here. You can see that's where my the old red paint is. That I decided not to paint there, but you got a little strap here, and then you got your toolkit down there. It comes with a tire PSI and screwdriver and little basic toolkit thing. Getting into the rear, you have your rear differential. I upgraded the shocks, front and rear, and they're adjustable right there to dampen them. I have them right on mid right now for a comfortable ride. I have a Kolpin bag accessory. Okay, you can get this on Amazon or on Kolpin.com. These run $80 to $100 depending on which one you get. Completely waterproof. It's got a seat for someone else. This is a smaller ATV. Don't recommend that unless you have a smaller person on the back. It's just not meant for that. It does have a handle. You know, it has handles and stuff on the side and right there, but I don't recommend that. I mainly got this for storage. And this is actually pretty neat. This is, like I said, it's completely waterproof. And you've got your extra, get some gloves and the winch cable there, but it's got some big bag storage here. And this is pretty neat right here. It's got a full cooler bag in here. That's pretty neat. Now it has no drain thing on it, so when you get water in it, you just pull this out and it gets it out. But if you're on the trails, want to put some drinks, some, you know, of course non-alcoholic because you got to be safe, or some sandwiches or whatever you want to put in there. It's pretty neat. It keeps it dry, comes with the clips, and it clips down and tightens all around it, and it's on there nice and sturdy. So yeah, so getting into that, another thing I did upgrade was some rock lights. I did rock light there, one right there. They're all around the suspension, and the main reason I did that was for extra lighting at night. They change colors. I really don't run them a whole lot, but I'll turn them on white when we're on the trails at night, and they illuminate pretty well. So all right, and there's the video with the lights. This is just the bright white I have cut on. Like I said, they go like red, blue, green, orange, yellow, purple. They go every color. They're RGB style lights, but that's just with the white on, and they're pretty bright. They're, you know, $60 for this kit. You can control them on your phone or with a little remote. They do have like a little remote that you can get, and that's all it does. And you can change it red, green, there you go, blue. You know, it's pretty neat. It's a cool little upgrade to have, especially at nighttime. But it's nothing, you know, they aren't super, super bright, but they're bright enough nighttime. Just gonna cut those off. But going back into another thing that I did was got a new seat. This is a new, completely new seat I got from ATV. Was it ATV Surplus? And it's a lot more comfortable than the stock seat. I love it. It's got a lot more. The original one was just so much firm. It felt like I was bouncing around on it. This one's a lot better. But yeah, that's kind of the main upgrades I've done on this. Getting into, you know, internal wise, if I flip the seat open here, you can see I ran all the wires. That's my battery tender. I just leave that sticking out for now, but got all the wires for all the stuff I have wired to my lithium battery. I upgraded the air filter to a uni air filter, and then of course this is a carbureted ATV. There's your carburetor. This is not a fuel injected ATV, so you don't have the fun of the fuel injection, but I will tell you, this thing moves. For a little 229cc, it's got plenty of torque and plenty of power when you need it. And the greatest thing about this thing is when you're starting it up, it's reliable. Very reliable. Starts up every time. Getting into another last upgrade I did were the headlights. And I went with an LED style headlight, much brighter than the stock halogens. They ran about 30 bucks on eBay, or not even, maybe 20. There's the low beam and then the high beam. So they're pretty bright. I like them. I wish they all came with that. So yeah, those are some of the main upgrades I've done on the Recon. Like I said, it's a great ATV. It's definitely probably one of the most fun ATVs I rode on the trails. It's so lightweight, so easy to get through the trails. It's not huge, 1,000cc Can-Am. It's not gonna go at 80 miles an hour or take you through the mud or whatever, but it does the job. And for the trail riding we do, this is perfect. And these upgrades I've done are mainly for that purpose. And the biggest thing is reliable. This engine is basically bulletproof, minus if you don't put oil in it or you get something sucked into the air intake. But I've really had to do no maintenance on the engine besides just oil change and the air filter. The only thing I've had to replace is the electric starter right here, which was a 30-minute install, took no time. Very easy install. So yeah, there's kind of what I've done to mine, and maybe this will lead somebody to upgrade theirs. But I'll tell you, this is a fun little four-wheeler, and I absolutely love it on the trails. It is so fun. Oh, I do have a new exhaust coming in soon. I have an HMF Performance Series exhaust. This is the stock exhaust. I just end up painting it black because it was rusted some. But it's a great exhaust. The Honda sounds great, but it was time for a change. So I went with the HMF exhaust Performance Series. So, and it's just a slip-on. So you loosen that bolt, and you loosen, I think, 2 bolts up there. Let's see, yeah, 2 up there, and it comes right off. So, but yeah, that's the video for now. Thank you, guys.